So we've got a guy that's gone through, or somebody's gone through the back of this wall, and this could be similar to your relationship. The relationship's broken, you've been pushed, the arse of it's been pushed out, you've had enough of it all, and we're going to try and fix it. That's what we do. That's my son Jordan. This is now we're going to try and pull this wall down. Can I have the hammer drill, please? It's there. Yep. Right, come in here for a minute. Where's the chisel bit, mate? No. Before we even fucking start. That's what you got to be careful of. Okay.
If that goes, it's all going to go, so...
No, it's not. Can you turn that off rotation? You need to get your gear get your gear right. I can't be doing jobs without the right equipment. It's as simple as that. You need it. So you're going to make sure that don't fall. Now, if that, okay, so let's get ourselves positioned here. Can you try and take that out? Now, I want you to take them off. Would a hammer and bolster be better? Hammer and bolster. Hammer and bolster. Alright, it's like surgery, viewers. And this is the sort of stuff that you got to deal with in a relationship. Bear with us. Thing's broken. It's just tottering. If it falls down into a crevice. Now come from this way and it'll crack up. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you deal with that. Just be mindful that this couldn't go any tick of the clock. So. Right, lift the two off. Lift the two off. Just position yourself in a way in which you can get out if it goes. Be mindful of what's going on. Lift it off, won't come off.
Coming off, mate.
Can you swap? Swap with me, mate. Please. Stand to the side, out of my way. Brick tool. It's got water. Pretty bad when you don't want to be moving stuff a lot. Okay, now back to here. We're going all right. I'll come back here. Yep. Wait. Yep, here. We can turn that into a half. Okay. That's alright. Go on. Grab those two. Now stand over this side. Hanging on to that. Watch out, down the bottom. They're loose down the bottom. So I'm going to get these two. Yep. And what we're trying to do is salvage the blocks. So hang on then. Alright, go on. You don't want to lose that down there. Get your profile. In under there. Yeah, just so that you can try and save it from going down the hole. If I grab this, do you want to take them out? Okay, try and get that one out.
This one?
Yep. Yep. Channel. Right, salvage them. Yep, good work. Come back to this one with your hammer and bolster. Boom, boom, boom. In here. Boom, boom, boom. Now come from the end. Yep. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, hold that for me. That section. Let it come over onto the wall. You learning anything? This one. In underneath from the end. Yeah. That way. Yeah, good. Change your hand position if you can, so that you got a better... Move that profile out from under your feet. Yeah. Give it to it. Okay, come in from here. Right, yeah. Move that profile out from under our feet. Stand it up, out of the way. This one. No. See, that's going to break it. You need to outside in. No, you need to, yeah. You need to be coming underneath it. Right, whoop. You grab that. That's going to want to fall when I... You got it? Okay.
Grab this together.
Yep. Keep that as a mass. Well done, mate. Just that one underneath, get a hold of him. So don't want those fingers there. Yep. And now what we have, viewers, is the bits and pieces of the relationship. And that opening is the rebuilding of the relationship. And this is what it's like. Things get broken, things get wrecked, and putting them back together takes skill. And you need to learn all the relationship skills you can, because things go down the hole, and that's not what we want. I'll come back shortly. This is Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. Bye for now. This stage of the relationship, and you need light. You need some light to come in to pick up the pieces which are down in there. And you're strategizing. One of the things on the way to resolve is getting through the pain, the brokenness. You can see all the broken pieces of block. You can see where the relationship was. I'm using this as a picture. Things have fallen down into hell, into the hole. And you need a light to shine so you can pick up the pieces. And it takes patience. It's dark. See how dark it is? There's the world out there trying to help with all the stuff. But deep in your spirit, you need a light. A light to shine in the darkness, to pick up the pieces. And you're looking and you're searching and you're waiting, and all of a sudden there's a little glimmer of light right down the back. Right back in the recesses of your spirit. There's a glimmer of light. Jordan! Jordan! That's the sun. Jordan!
Oh, so I can get down here.
No, you can't do it. Can't fit. If you can't fit, you can't fit. That's it. Jordan, go back.
Nowhere in the world.
Go back. Well, as you can see, counsel in the background is really important. You can't have people working behind you that are undermining the relationship. You've got to have people at work that are going to be helping it, no matter how dusty it is. No, I'm doing this. And slowly but surely, one piece at a time, you build the relationship. Okay, it's step by step. It's not just one big hit. People expect things to be fixed straight away. That's not how things work. Step by step. And if you're dealing with a stubborn person, someone that doesn't want resolve, you gotta let that person go straight away. You haven't got time to be trying to fix things with someone that's not a contributor. They got to contribute. Okay, if you're with somebody that's not contributing and they just want to stay on the path of destruction, you've got to call it. You've got to go, no, this ain't for me. This ain't gonna help me. This ain't gonna benefit me. And you move on. Because you've got people that knock down walls and go through them. Hey, Geordie, could you just run your shovel through this mud? You've got people that knock down walls, and then you've got people that build walls. Have you got any halves, mate? And you want to be with people that build walls, not the people that knock them down. Because the people that knock them down are a dime a dozen. They're hiding around every corner. And they will if you let them. They'll destroy everything you've got. If you let them. Alright? It's up to you to just go, no. I've seen what I'm dealing with here. Thanks, buddy. And no. I'm not going to let this person ruin things. One brick at a time. One piece at a time. Building together. Building. No outside interference, only outside assistance, counsel, wisdom, understanding. These are the things that you need. And I hope this is working. I'm just trying to show you another dimension. Jesus was a carpenter, I'm a bricklayer. Apparently though, back in those ancient days, the carpenters did do stonework as well. Did you know that, Geordie?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Jesus might have thrown a few rocks around as well. The carpenter from Nazareth. One brick at a time, one step at a time, on the road to recovery. And interferers, flying monkeys, hostile people. If your partner is associated with those people and they don't pull those people into line, you've got issues, big ones, because you've got cross interests. Okay, there's no allegiance. You can't walk in the dark and in the light at the same time. Have you got any halves, mate?
Oh, I'm coming.
Thanks, buddy. And a lot of work, positive work, goes into keeping a relationship together. It's the interferers that usually destroy them. People that are jealous, people that are envious, they will, one way or another, contribute to the ruin of your relationship. And if you're not prepared to see that or understand that, that's on you. That is on you. Because a lot of the time the trouble isn't, a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time the trouble is not the person in the relationship, it's the flying monkeys and the influences on the outside. Oh, she's a bitch. Oh, he's a bastard. All those ones that are interfering from the outside. They're the dangerous ones. And this is why it's important to be careful who you mix with. Where's that shovel, mate? I got it. And you've got to clean up the mess as you go. Relationship recovery is messy. Uncomfortable. And hard. There's no easy way around it. And it comes down to value. If you value your relationship, you'll do the work. If you don't value your relationship, you'll let it go. That's all there is to it. That's as simple as it is. And people will push your tolerance. If somebody's pushing your tolerance and it's causing you stress, no, not on. No, not happening. Because it's true, life is short. You haven't got time to be dilly-dallying around with idiots, have you, George? No,
Not at all.
bring me in some of those. Is that all the good blocks, is it?
We've got enough of that course, so we've got to start cleaning.
Do you reckon you'll have enough?
I think so.
It's going to be close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more to that course.
So it's important not to have interferers. That's been the biggest ruin of my relationships. Interferers. I've usually gotten on with the people, with the woman, but some little grub from the outside, or a child, or adult child, immature adult children, dysfunctional adult children, they always will. They're going to wreck it. And this has happened to many of you. You've had outside interference. They've come in. They've tried to take over the relationship. I've gone to go out on dates, and all of a sudden somebody's threatening to commit suicide, or look, it's endless what ends they'll go to get their attention. And these are adult people, you know, and you've got to use the mud. See how I'm using the mud? You've got to use the mud to your advantage, because there's going to be mud in the relationship, and that mud could come via triangulation, and you need to be aware of it. And you can use the grub's mud to build your relationship. You can use it by shutting it down, by bringing boundaries in, and not allowing interferers to have any authority or any say in your relationship. Because they will if you let them. They'll even go and find people. They'll even go and find people for your partner to hook up with. That's how evil this world is. Some of you may have had that happen to you. They've caused your partner to hook up with somebody else. Is that the last of the new bricks?
Yep.
Righto. New blocks. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. 30. Have you got 30? And you got to keep things level, on a level. A lot of people won't play on a level playing field. They don't want to. They want to bend away towards evil. And you can't. That's not allowed. That's only going to bring ruin and crisis and destruction. So I hope this has helped some of you. there are strategies for wisdom. People want happiness. Yeah, okay, I don't think you're going to get happiness without the application of wisdom, godly wisdom, because too often without the wisdom you won't have the happiness. You can't have happiness without wisdom. That's just how it is. And sometimes you've got to take a hit, like I was just hitting that block. Sometimes you've got to take a couple of hits to keep things right. But you can rebuild. No drugs, no alcohol. If your drugs and alcohol are more important than the welfare of your relationship, then you get what you deserve. That's all there is to it. Get rid of the drugs and alcohol and get things back on track. This is Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. So far, so good. Bye for now.